Hello everyone. Today I'll share tips on how to study better using my own experience as an example while walking with Bauer down a street filled with sleepy cats and noisy dogs. Let's dive in. Here are the 10 reasons why you might be struggling to study. 1. Too many distractions. Nowadays, we're surrounded by electronic devices, social media, notifications, and constant interruptions that make it hard to focus. To make matters worse, most of us use computers or phones to study, especially when we don't understand something well and need to look up alternative explanations. Personally, I often watch YouTube videos with teachers explaining topics or ask an AI tool to provide explanations using different approaches. On top of that, there's Bauer, who I'm always chasing to play with or hug. To tackle this, create a distraction-free study environment. Pick a calm and quiet place. Set your phone to Do Not Disturb mode, leave it in another room, or put it on a charger far from your reach. Also, avoid opening too many tabs on your computer or mindlessly accessing platforms like YouTube. Otherwise, sooner or later, you might find yourself watching a video about how beavers live in Finland. 2. Lack of organization. Studying without planning makes the process more confusing and unproductive. Use a planner, app, or even a Word document to schedule your study time. Break subjects or content into smaller blocks and focus on one topic at a time, prioritizing the most challenging or important ones. This way, you won't feel lost like a tourist in the middle of Rome without a map, wondering where to start, and you'll avoid ending the day upset with yourself for being unproductive. 3. No clear goals. Without a clear objective, you may end up studying aimlessly, which quickly demotivates you. A great tip is to use the SMART technique to set goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Here's a practical summary of how to apply the SMART technique to studying. Take a topic or task and turn it into a clear, specific goal. Instead of "I'll study math," think "I'll study quadratic equations today and solve 10 exercises from the book." Define a measurable outcome to track progress. Instead of "I'll study history," think "I'll review the chapter on the French Revolution and write a 2-page summary." Make sure it's realistic and achievable in the available time. Instead of "I'll study the entire physics book today," think "I'll study chapters 1 and 2 of physics in 2 hours." Relate this goal to your larger objectives, like passing an exam. E.g., I'll focus on topics included in the test, like organic functions and chemical reactions, instead of studying random topics. Set a deadline for achieving your goal, e.g., by the end of the day, the week, or by Friday. 4. Procrastination. Putting things off is one of the biggest enemies of studying, and it's a common problem for students. There always seems to be something more interesting to do than studying, like watching TV, playing games, or even sleeping, like the cats in this video. Sometimes even cleaning the bathroom seems like a more appealing idea. To overcome procrastination, try the Pomodoro technique. Study for 25 minutes and take a 5-minute break, repeating the cycle. Start with small, easy tasks to build momentum and create a habit. Identify the root cause of your procrastination: fear of failure, perfectionism, or lack of interest. Address the issue at its core. 5. Mental or physical fatigue. Studying while tired affects both learning and retention. Maintain a good sleep routine, 7 to 8 hours per night. Exercise regularly to improve focus. Take strategic breaks during study sessions to rest your brain. And if possible, study in the morning when your mind is fresh and rested. By the end of the day, no one wants to work, not even the clock, which seems to slow down to prolong the struggle. 6. A lack of motivation. When you don't see the purpose or don't feel like studying, it's hard to start or stay disciplined. Remind yourself of why you're studying. How will it help you achieve your goals? Reward yourself after reaching milestones with an episode of a series, a treat, or a fun outing. Study with friends or join study groups to make the process more dynamic and motivating. Compete with your friends or yourself, like an Olympic athlete, but without putting pressure on yourself. 7. Inadequate environment. Studying in an uncomfortable or noisy place hurts your focus and performance. Nobody can study at a rock concert or on a crowded beach. Choose a quiet spot with good lighting and a comfortable chair. Keep your desk organized and only include the materials you need. Use noise-canceling headphones or focus music, like lo-fi, if you can't avoid background noise. 8. Overwhelming amount of material. Trying to learn everything at once can be overwhelming and lead to burnout. Break the material into smaller parts and study bit by bit. Use mind maps or summaries to organize and visualize information better. Prioritize the most important topics or those most frequently tested. 9. inefficient study methods, reading without focus, or repeatedly reviewing the same content without understanding it gives a false sense of learning. Try the Feynman technique. Explain the content as if you were teaching it to a child. Summarizing, solving questions, and using active revision methods are more effective than just reading. Flashcards can also help you memorize concepts and test yourself. In other words, keep it dynamic. 10. Anxiety and stress. Worries or fear of failure can make it hard to concentrate and absorb content. To combat this, practice relaxation techniques like meditation or deep breathing before studying. Create a consistent routine to reduce stress and boost confidence. The more self-assured you are, the less anxiety you'll feel. Focus on progress, not perfection. Move forward one step at a time. That's it. With these tips, you'll be able to study more effectively, but remember, the motivation has to come from within. If you enjoyed this content, like and share it. Let me know in the comments what you think of these tips. Soon, I promise to dive deeper into each one and create longer videos. For now, I don't have the necessary equipment, so I'm sticking to short videos, but I'm counting on your support and shares to grow. Have a great day and see you in the next video.